Hello and welcome to another one of my somewhat intermittent videos. This one is about a trip north to Belgium to attend a 2CV meeting. I went in the camper van rather than the caban, which as it turned out was a good thing for the travelling, but it meant I wasn't able to get into the campsite. I had to stay outside because the Belgians have got a rule that only 2CVs and derivatives are allowed in the campsite. The video is a little bit bitty because the card that I had in the camera that stuck to the windscreen of the camper was faulty in some way, so I didn't get any video from that. I got video from my other camera, and when that card was full and I swapped over, then I was able to use the video that I was shot on the new card. But anyway, I hope you enjoy it, although it doesn't really flow in the way that I would have liked. But anyway, sorry about that. That was an easy run, only about 2.5 hours, and I'm at Paul's house at Pujol-sur-Orbe. You can see the sun in the background, and there's the camper van. I've still got 1,100 miles to go to Belgium, but that's no problem because I've got 5 days to do it in, so I can go nice and easy. Just had a sociable evening here. Paul's just cooking his dinner, and hopefully I'll have an early night, and also hopefully tomorrow will be equally nice. Another lovely morning at Pujol-sur-Orbe, where I stayed with Paul last night. You can see, just like last time, the sun's shining. Had a reasonably good night's sleep, and after breakfast set off heading towards the direction of Sisteron. I don't think I go to Sisteron, but I'm heading east and then north from there towards Belgium. That is my view from the driving seat, and it is a view of Mont Ventoux. I don't know if I can hold that still enough. Oh, Giant of Provence it's called. It's still very windy, but this is one of the viewpoints in the Gorge d'Ardèche. Cameras don't really do this place justice. It is awesome in the proper sense of the word. I remember this last time I was here. Friendly goats. The goats eat bread. I've got some stale stuff. I'm not sure. Another stop after breakfast. That was a bit of a long day. It's 7 o'clock, and here's the camper, and here's the water I talked about. It seems quite quiet. I'm not far from the main road, but hopefully enough. Yeah, this is where I am. That was a very quiet, peaceful night. There was a full moon a little while ago. I think it might have gone by now. Yeah, it's set. But a misty morning, as you can see. The water that was over there disappeared. I think it's a completely clear sky, so when the sun comes up over there, I think the temperature is going to be much higher. But it's chilly, 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 chilly. little village. It is Burgundy, according to a car registration. I tried to go up there where that statue is, and the sign sort of took you up and then took you down again without really there anywhere to park. I saw this as well. I've seen some of these in Spain. You can put cattle in there, pull them off the ground and do what you need to do with them. I like this one's even got leaf springs at the top. It's relatively modern. I imagine it's there because everyone in the commune used it and they've seen no reason to move it. Anyway, I've just stopped here for a coffee. Another fairly long day. It is, what's the time? Just gone 7 o'clock, and I found this place on Park for Night. I tried another one and it was at the end of a very long lane, and there must have been 20 cars there of dog walkers. I don't know what time they start walking in the morning. This one has got another couple and another camper van. Oh, and I can just hear a train in the background, but it all looks very peaceful. I'll just swing around this way. That is, you're not allowed to go down there. No vehicles down there. So this is obviously ice and woods, and where dog walkers come to walk their dogs in the evening and probably in the morning. I spent a lovely quiet night at this stop on Park for Night. I've been joined by a 2CV friend because we're going to a 2CV meeting. I'll be travelling in convoy and meeting up with some other friends possibly on the way. But this was extremely quiet because this is a dead end. That road there is not permitted to traffic. The only people that have been here are dog walkers. It's only half an hour from the ferry in Calais, so it's worth remembering. Stop again. I slept out here last night with other camper vans because only 2CVs and derivatives are allowed in the meeting, so it changes the atmosphere somewhat. If you're not on the field, you feel very much an outsider, but I suppose it makes the event itself better and encourages more people to actually bring a 2CV. I used this a few times last night. You stand on there and you pee through the window. No idea what it is. 10 euros for a rear wing that's pretty good. 10 euros for a door that has almost no rust on it and one tiny dent. 15 euros behind it. And the price is incredibly cheap. It's actually a very, very small meeting. I had no idea last night. It was so noisy in the bar. Everyone must have been in the bar. But it's not actually that big a meeting. A Belgian built radar. I'm sure the other ones I've seen are slightly different to that. Maybe that's a sport coupe or something. I was going to show you that they're finished. It was free breakfast, free tea and coffee, free bacon and egg sandwiches. If only 2CV camps in England were like this. The area has to be handed back to the scouts at noon, so it's all hands on deck. There's been a steady stream of cars leaving, as you can imagine, except he seems to be just pulling off from the car park. But another one. We've stopped for lunch. We're near Middelburg. Tide's out. I didn't record last night, but should have done. We had absolutely torrential rain, which started when we were at the beach, which is only a 10-minute walk away. We got drenched. Well, that was a rather wet day. We actually didn't travel many miles at all, or many kilometres. And we're now in the wetlands near Amsterdam because the campsite was full. Day morning, this is where the campsite finishes, and the dike on the horizon, which is not that far away, or beyond that, is the sea. I don't know if you can see there, there's a yellow digger working its way along the top of the dike. It's only just over there, and we are here, I think, lower than the sea. We're packed up, and now we're going to have another go at the campsite in Amsterdam that was full yesterday. And this is the dike on the left, which is keeping the sea back. The sat-nav thinks we're more than 10 metres below the sea level. I don't think it can be that much, but it's not much. Well, after a very, very short drive, we are now on a campsite which is walking distance from the centre of Amsterdam, which we may do today or we may do tomorrow. When I used to have a Heimer, you never saw another Heimer, but here, almost back to back with me, is another Citroen-based Purzel. Well, here we are, walking into Amsterdam. There's apparently, oh, to the right there, I think, a free ferry to take us over, and the centre of it is just the other side. I assume that's the cathedral in the middle. Right away here, I wonder.
Yeah.
Too hot for the ball.
Hi, that's a happy face.
There you go.
We have cocktails and we have a tulip in Amsterdam. This is a rather lovely beast of a camper, isn't it? Four-wheel drive, and obviously ex-military by the turret thing on the roof. It's another day. It's Thursday today, and it's been sunshine and showers all the time. It looks like continuing. This is called a campsite. It's not really, well, there's not a blade of grass anywhere. It's like parking on a huge car park that someone's covered in wood chip. And as you can see, everything's crammed in very much. But I suppose it's in exactly the right place to walk into Amsterdam. Hello! Well, I hope you enjoyed that video, despite the fact it was a bit piecemeal. Hopefully from here on in, though, the SD card is going to behave itself and I won't end up jumping around like that one did. But thank you very much for watching, and see you for the return trip, as it were. Bye bye.